Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Smooth coming at you guys with another Smooth YouTube video. Today, we're going to be going over 2025's best releases in Dokkan Battle. This is going to be all the units that I think are the best releases of 2025. Dokkan Battle definitely gave us two different flavors of the year, right? So the first half was like 10th anniversary content, and then right when GDC happened, they went and took it a step higher. So a lot of things are kind of weird because what we thought in the beginning is not what we think now, as the ending of the year is coming to a very close halt. Like today is, December 23rd, 2025, 10:10 a.m. It's like things are just crazy, right? Everything is crazy. So let's kind of get into everything again. These are the best releases of 2025. There are two LRs that are not on this list for obvious reasons. So, number one of the best LRs that's free ever created in Dokkan Battle for free without any EZAs, and his EZA is going to be so broken, but Super Saiyan Bardock. When he finally came out, finally awakened, right there, released on March 20th, 2025. This is right after Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. He came out, he was amazing, and is good for Festival if I remember correctly. Yep, he greatly stacks defense on his 18 key, and then he just stacks 20%. Was it 20% or 30? He just stacks attack on his 12 key. Very good, very great, easy to get too. Very easy to get free-to-play LR. I think I have a couple of more the free-to-play characters this year in Dokkan Battle have been the best we've ever seen, ever. Like, they've released great free-to-play options all year. And I want to say it started with Bardock, to be honest. Next up, we have LR, Super Saiyan 3, Giant Golden Ape GT Goku, aka Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Why is he on here? Because he has had one of the most generational leader skills that we have ever seen. Because the moment he came out, I kept telling everybody, I said, you need to get this guy because he's going to have the most important leader skill of the entire year. I was never wrong then. I'm still not wrong now, because guess what? We still don't have adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the game yet. Well, adult Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, he's still not in the game, and he's still going to be on this team. Super Saiyan 4 AGL Gogeta is on this team. Super Saiyan 4 Super EZA Goku on this team. I have a vision that maybe Dokkan might release a new LR full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku that fought Baby, because Legends just dropped theirs this morning. Well, they dropped the info for it this morning, so I can already tell that Dokkan's probably going to do the same thing. Omatsu told Truth that, Dokkan and Legends don't typically, like, every time they line up something is always coincidence, but I don't believe it. I don't buy it. It's happened way too many times. Next up, Super EZA Majin Buu, aka Gohan. This guy was absolutely nuts on release. If he had more options to use right now, people will still be using him right now. He's amazing. We need a new version of this LR Buu tanks. We need a new version of that leads all, Majin Power or something. Majin Power definitely went up a little bit in power this year with this guy right here. The Super EZAs we've gotten this year have been absolutely insane. Boom. Another one. Perfect Tech Cell. Crazy Super EZA. He has been absolutely ridiculous. He is a monster. He has helped me so many times in clearing a lot of content before I made a new account. He helped me clear so many missions. He's on so many teams, bro. That's sick. No, that's 16. That's 16 teams right there. 16. And we still don't have, boy, whenever they do this, whoo, Goku, he's gonna have a team to be on. But Perfect Cell, hold on real quick. What is your name? Nah, I just tell Perfect Cell. Dang. Okay, moving on. But that's Perfect Cell in a nutshell. He's amazing. The tankiness, the orbs that he needs and he creates, crazy. These guys, oh my gosh. Did Dokkan hit this EZA on the head? They did more than I thought they would. Like the moment you get this bad boy out, like the actual Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, when you get him out, where is he? When you get him out, it's GG. You won. If you stack up enough in base and then you get this guy out, it's GG. Like, I think he has like a guaranteed nullification on supers. I can't remember if this gets one unit. I mean, massively raises attack and defense for 4 turns. Insane. And he disables enemies' action once. Just so ridiculous. When receiving a super attack, he has a 70% chance to nullify and counter. One time only does he nullify and counter with tremendous power when facing only one enemy, and that enemy HP is 50% or less. So you have a 70% chance to nullify and counter, or you have a one-time guaranteed nullify counter if you're only facing one enemy and that enemy's HP is 50% or less. Tremendous unit, especially paired with the other greatest release of 2025. Next up, Grade A Vegeta. He isn't talked about as much because, you know, I mean, he's good. He's still a great release to me because he can still be used in World Tournament. He can still be used in all of these missions as you know, pretty much in the slot 1 that he's supposed to be built on. I wish they would have made him just a little bit better, just a little bit, but he's still usable and good, especially when he builds up. I still hold this Giant 8 Vegeta in high regard. I'm just still mad that they used like all the good animations for him and Goku in these LRs. But one day they have to give us Goku versus Vegeta Dokkan Fest. They have to. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it for New Year's. We don't know. Next up, Kid Goku. Now the hype meter is very low, but the character himself, very powerful. I just wish that they would give us a full-fledged like Dragon Ball Saga type of team. Like they should have went all out and given us more than what they have. Some point in time, we will get LR Goku Youth that fought Demon King Piccolo. And it's some kind of crazy, ridiculous Demon King Piccolo. Maybe they need to start giving us free-to-play versions to give us an actual Dokkan Fest. I don't know, Dokkan, what you think? Do it. We know Dragon Ball Saga is low on the hype meter. That doesn't matter. If you give us broken characters, we will summon. A lot of people, like me, still wanted this Goku Youth. But, you know, it is what it is. He stacks. He's crazy. When he does his active skill, recover 30% HP, keep us 3 attack and defense 30% in battle. It gives himself a permanent stack when he heals. Ridiculous. Tao, speaking of Dragon Ball Saga, Mercenary Tao. It is not our fault that Tao is not very high on the hype meter, but this guy easily did 99,999,999 crits. Maxed out crits. Easily. If you meet all of his conditions, it's ridiculous. Like they made an overpowered TUR in Dokkan and no one cares because it's out. Like he's so utterly ridiculous. Definitely a top 10 TUR in the game. Next up, one of my favorite releases of the year. I will say I was not very high on them when they released because I was too focused on Rose and the free-to-play free-to-play TURs. But I went from having this unit to not having this unit. Let me just tell you, it sucks not having this unit in your box. The moment you have them, you're off to the races. Everything is fine. Literally, everything is fine when you have them. They're good everywhere. They were literally the #1 LR unit in the game until Dokkan decided to just, you know, drop the king. You guys know who I'm talking about. They dropped the king of the game. They did. But this Goku and Vegeta, so useful. I understand now more than what I did then. I understood then, but I understand it more now that Dokkan was going for non-fusion characters. I don't know why, chat. It's not my fault. I did not make these decisions, but I think it's very stupid that, like, not giving us a blue Vegito, cool, I get it, but not giving us a fusion Zamasu. They, canon-wise, do not fuse and unfuse. Doesn't make any sense for an active skill. I understand we all have the same grief essence. We do. Because not only did they give us 2, well 3 if you count the Easy A, Gogetas of the year, they only gave the Vegito fans 1 Vegito. I mean, they gave this guy an active skill. Personally, I like it. They redid Vegeta and Trunks' father-son Gallic gun. Everything is pretty cool to me on this character. I love them so dearly. They're like #2 on the top 10 of LRs in Dokkan Battle. Still, they are #2. There is no argument. They are #2 in the entire game. Only because of one other character that released. Super Easy A Zamasu, he's very usable and very unique because he's also another Super Easy A that we got during the GDC. I like him. The death blow thing, they had to keep that in there, but very solid Easy A, Super Easy A. Very good for any person that just started the game. Especially if you do all the free-to-play grinding to get the other rosés, because they made getting his Super Easy A medals very easy. Next up, there we go. Goku Black, Rosé, and Zamasu. Another fantastic character. Like, Zamasu in slot 1, he can just sit there and pretty much keep you in the fight the entire fight. Then when you switch to Zamasu, he has healing. Everything is so crazy. Because, like, when you switch to Zamasu, this guy has Ki +7, 200% attacking defense, high chance to do a crit. He guards all attacks. Then he has attacking defense 200%, Future Saga category, extreme class allies. They all get 10% damage reduction. For free. He just gives it out, bro. And he's the one that does the Fusion Zamasu active skill too. Very crazy LR. Dokkan definitely did an amazing job with these characters. It's just a hype factor that people just wanted fusions. They gotta redo that. They gotta redo this at some point. Next up, I'm just gonna use one clone to talk about all the clones. Like, this is where we all had fun. Like, no way Dokkan gave us 5 uber busted free-to-play characters. You could literally just grab the LR Rosé and grab all of these clones and just go crazy over Dokkan. Now, I don't know about the super battles and, you know, the hybrid sands and even the red zone pure sands. I don't know. If you can dodge, I'm pretty sure you're good. That's the other thing that Dokkan definitely did. They gave us more content that canceled dodge, but they didn't give us units that had a whole lot of raw defense that can tank most of these hits. Some can, a lot can't. Next up, Mr. Aura. Aura, the best, the most hypest, the best transformation, the best hypest character in the Dragon Ball franchise is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Don't fucking argue with me. Because if you do, it's cap. Okay? Dokkan has never been so confident in an LR reaching top grossing than this one. They put the image in the game before he was even fucking released. Before he was released, chat. They had top grossing sitting in the server. You cannot argue with how hype, how much aura this LR has. Top 10 still. Okay? And I'm only going hard and cussing in this particular part of the video because there's a lot of people out there who just don't understand, who want to sit under their rocks and act like Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It's not him. With original animations, by the way. Dokkan, Bandai, Shueisha, I don't know who's over it. I don't know who's running it. But let me tell you, they all knew. Toei, when they animated everything, they knew. They knew. Aura. They know Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta moves the needle. Like, there are money makers in the Dragon Ball franchise. There's always going to be fusions, right? The only other non-fusion characters that move the needle is Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Super Saiyan Goku, and whatever version of Broly you want to put out. Mainly the, early movie Brolys. The first Broly movie, Broly, and then the Revenge Broly movie, like movie 1, movie 2 for Broly. Super Broly, peak. But I think the community likes the older Broly better. I'm just going off numbers and all the other stuff, but this Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, hype. The one thing that I hated about him when he released was this. Wait, not this. This is what I hated. No defense on his super attacks. No defense whatsoever. Everything he has is raw stats all in here. He has, 50% damage reduction for a good little while. Actually, for the entire time. He guards all attacks. And he has like all of this extra defense in his kit. He also gets another attacking defense 70% when he does his active skill. But he can easily still be knocked out. Like, the moment the GDC released those Hyper Saiyans, this boy was getting torched. But outside of that, amazing. Just amazing. I'm surprised that my voice is still back. I'm surprised I'm able to carry most of this video out of the way without taking too many breaks. I need you guys to understand how much Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta means to the entire community. We don't care for Vegito fans, okay? You will never get Super Saiyan 4 for Vegito unless it comes from Daima, because I still think Daima Season 2 might happen. And guess what? I'm gonna have the same energy as Super Saiyan 4 Vegito comes out. Trust me, I am. But Monkey over God form. That's just me. Moving on. This guy. Speaking of our topping trends of super easy A's, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I will not say more than that. If you know, you know. If you don't, that's too bad. Next up, Omega Shenron. One of the best sticker effects in Dokkan battle history. All the old guys normally have the best sticker animations. They normally do. Okay? This guy's crazy. Utterly crazy. And then we have the Omega Shenron. The best villain released this year. The best leader skill for villains of the year. He's just him. If you have him, you know. If you don't, you still want him. He is the girl at the high school that every guy wants, but only a few can get. That's what you think about when you think about LR Omega Shenron. He's just him. Ridiculous. Also, I had to point out Nova Shenron. This is the first free-to-play character that I actually had to go on Twitter and defend. We have some different thinking members of the community. I told them all, forget whatever you think. Like, forget all of this. Don't worry about any of this. This is all you need to worry about. Right there. Chat. I have been saying this since this guy came out. We have a free-to-play LR for free. No awakenings. None of that bull crap. Now, his stage is a little annoying to do, but the reward is you get a free LR. You don't have to awaken. He comes with his own unique equips. He comes out the gate ready to help Omega Shenron. He comes out the gate with it. Chat, he nullifies. Chat, he nullifies. I'm going to say that one more time, chat. He nullifies 4-turn nullification on any Ki Blast super attack. 4 turns. Guaranteed Ki Blast nullification. Okay? It's guaranteed for 4 turns. His first 4 turns. Chat, what other character can do this besides Super Saiyan 4 physical Gogeta, right? No one. Because he does it for 4 turns. Guaranteed. Chat, I'm going to read this for you because I know some of you guys can't read. I have a hard time reading too sometimes. But look, nullifies it for 4 turns from his entry, which means he has 2 guaranteed Ki Blast nullifications. Every turn after his 5th turn, he has a 70% chance to nullify said Ki Blast super. Chat. Okay? That's all I have to say about him. That's it. Next up, Texin. Yeah. Texin Shenron. Okay? I think he's the best EZA of the year. Regular EZA. If you get the super EZAs, it might be a little toss up, but the best EZA of the year, outside of the 7th anniversary LRs, might be Texin. Might be him. And I don't think anybody in the community is going to argue. This guy, with all of these orbs, damage reduction, everything he does, he changes tech key spheres. Well, he changes random key spheres to rainbow. If you get 7 key spheres, he gets all of this wonderful goodness. So for his first turn from his entry, he has 40% damage reduction. When he attacks, he disables enemy guard. Again, very dumb ability, but his attack and defense 50% goes all the way up to 350% per key sphere obtained. I think that's 7. Up to 350%. Is that 7 key spheres? 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. Yeah, that's 7. 7 orbs. He gets 350% attacking defense. 2 orbs, 20% damage reduction. 3 orbs, 20% chance to crit. 4 orbs, 20% damage reduction. Now we are at 60%, 80% damage reduction. My bad. 80. You get 40 right here, 20%, that's 60. Then you get another damage reduction right here, that's 80. And then you get, with 5 key spheres, a 30% chance to crit. 6 key spheres, you get a guaranteed additional. And then you just debuff the enemy, if he can be, for 2 turns. Attack and defense 20%. Super attack. Greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn. It is just for 1 turn, but it's incredible. The downside is he's not on a good bit of teams. He's the only thing. He's not on Power of Wishes. Wait, hold on. Wait, real quick. Just let me double check. Crap. Is this guy on Power of Wishes? Ooh. I mean, I know he didn't make a wish. Huh. I mean, he's whatever. He has the power of the Dragon Balls, but whatever. Yeah. Back to this. Shadow Dragon Saga, GT bosses, and Human D's. We need more teams for this guy to be on. I know he can't be on Transformation Boost. He can't be on a lot of teams, really. He just can't. Because he's base Sin. But we need a GT category. We really do. Moving on. Obviously, recent bias is here. But everyone will agree this guy's top 5 in the game. He gives you, he's unkillable turn 1. Unkillable. Just like Super Saiyan 4 AGL Gogeta. Unkillable turn 1. Turn 3, he can revive. When he revives, Trunks comes out and he's just crazy too. I don't have to talk about him because we all have him freshly on our memories right now. This is the Supreme King of Dokkan Battle. The most absurd villain ever released. He's just absurd, bro. That right there, that should have been the LR art, really. That right there, that should have been it by itself. LR, Third Eye, King Goma. I hope they do a TUR version of him where it's just regular Goma and he's just out there until he can crack that third eye. Then he comes out and does crazy stuff too. Insane aura, insane conditions. Everything he does is just insane. 18 key, he greatly raises attack for 1 turn. And then he greatly lowers attack and defense. 12 key, he does the Imperial Cannon. And he raises allies' defense by 20% for 2 turns. And of course, every single turn that passes, he gets attack and defense 150%. He has a high chance of key +1 attack 100%. Unlimited every single turn. When the character is in the second turn as a start of the turn, 1 time, defense 333%. I mean, Goma can probably get knocked up out of here maybe turn 1, but you only have turn 1 to try to do it. After that, there's nothing you can do. And last but not least, Super Saiyan 4 Mini Daima Goku. Absolutely cracked. Absolutely a beast. The only thing we can talk about is his leader skill. He should lead 3 categories. Like demonic power. We don't need another Pure Saiyan's leader. I'm sorry. We didn't need one. But we got one anyway. Like demonic power, Pure Saiyans, and power beyond Super Saiyan. They really missed the mark on power beyond Super Saiyan. I'm going to keep complaining about this until we finally get one. But I just want you to know, we have not had a power beyond Super Saiyan leader. Look at this, chat. Since 2023. Well, 2024 if you include this hero character, but we're not. 2023, we haven't had a power beyond Super Saiyan leader. Okay? When are we getting it? Hopefully for anniversary. Because an adult Super Saiyan 4 Diamond Goku should be power beyond Super Saiyan. But nonetheless, we can't do our fantasy booking here. We're just going to talk about the best releases of the game. This guy, rounding out the end of 2025, he is just him. Simply put. Now, we can go down the honorable mentions real quick. This character absolutely cracked when you get Super Saiyan Future Gohan out. This base sucks so bad. They are terrible in base. But once you get Future Gohan out, amazing. We also have other great, oh crap, Daima Mini Piccolo. I forgot to add him to the list. He is on the list. Incredible banner unit. I think he's the best. Didn't we get a new one though? Yeah. So Piccolo and Android 17 tie for like the best banner unit you could probably give it to 17, but they are tied for best banner unit of the year. The manga characters are pretty good besides him. And that's all I want to put on the best release. You can put Garlic Jr. here if you want to. And Trunks. This Trunks is up there with the other free-to-play characters that are very, very good. This Trunks is also better than the AGL EZA Trunks. But that is my entire video. Please let me know your thoughts down below. I do enjoy Android 16, but this is the best releases of 2025. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. It's your boy Smooth. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.